Hey guys, how you doing today? Welcome back to my channel. This is Chris, aka Battle Axe. What we got going on here today is not a flight video, but it's more of a do-it-yourself tool video. So the cool thing is that I've built myself not only a balancing machine for the plane, but ta-da, I also got a balancing machine for props. Now, the thing with that I saw somebody else use, I think it was Ciro, used a jig on his drill press for cutting down a prop from 9-inch to an 8-inch or whatever he was going with. I kind of had the same dilemma. When I go to the FT22, I had 9-inch props and I didn't have anything in the 8-inch. I went out and purchased some 8x8s and an 8x10. I did take out the F22 yesterday, and on the 8x8 I did have a couple of ESC cutouts. So I wanted to drop back down to a 6-inch pitch. And how did I do that? Took one of my 9-inch props, made a little jig on the drill press. This here sits the prop right on the drill bit that I drilled through the 2x2, C-clamped it over to the drill press and a little drum sander. And then I just mounted the prop on here and sanded it off. Of course, I cut it down to roughly the size, and this I only use to even it out. Now, the cool part is that today I've been kind of, working on this this balancing machine. The balancing machine itself, it is basically just a pretty simple tool. What I did is I did some research on YouTube, checked out a couple different balancing machines, and really all it is, if you take a look, is a couple of magnets, one on either side of your machine. I took a section of music wire that we use to make landing gear from, cut it to the right size, and ta-da! It levitates between the two magnets. Now the cool part is, again, do-it-yourself kind of thing. This here is the end of a pen. So this could be like one of the lids to a Bic pen, or it could be, just like the tips, minus the ink, of course. Take off the music wire. The cool thing is, you put this on here, and it actually fits nicely. Now, if you don't have music wire the same size or anything that fits nice, take one of those blue Bic pen caps, and then you can actually drill a hole in the end of it and actually use two of them to cone on either side of your prop. This one only happens to sit on one side. Cool part is once you put it on, sit it right there, your prop will balance. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to take a prop. Here we got here's my 8x10. I think that's the 8x10. Yeah, 8x10. Take my music wire. Stick my little Bic cap through there. Press it in pretty firmly, just so it kind of sits on its own. The problem is that you're trying to find where it is to center. So I'm just visually doing it here right now. Take my music wire, stick it inside, center the prop on the music wire, put it on the machine, and you can see where it'll balance. You see how I'm sitting a little heavy on the bottom one there? If I bring it back around, it'll balance back down again. Now, this is a stock prop. I haven't done anything to it, but the neat part is that actually the prop that I did cut down, you can see here on the F22, this is a master air screw that I cut the tips off of. Now, I didn't round them out. They used to be nice and rounded and stuff like that. I didn't round them out, but I did want to try to balance it. And it actually turned out better balanced with this machine than it did right out of the factory. Actually, right out of the factory, it looked like this prop right here, where it's hanging down by one blade. Now, with the master air screw on there, it actually balances out pretty much evenly. And if I bring it up, it'll balance back out to about center right there. So the nice part is this is all do-it-yourself. It's just a couple of fridge magnets and a Bic pen, some music wire, and some wood. Really super simple stuff. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. And the cool part is this machine doesn't only balance the planes, sitting here on top with my epoxied on pencil erasers. I also got the balancing thing for the prop. And number 3, I'm actually going to take all my foam board, all my foam board. Got a bunch of sheets. It's gonna hold all my foam board. And I just put it underneath my shelf. 3-in-1, so simple. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the little tutorial, and you guys have yourselves a good one, and hopefully the wind will calm down and I'll be able to bring out the FT22 again. Have a nice day.